Hi ladies and gents, just coming to you with a follow-up to my previous video regarding the questions and answers to the napkin transfers. A lot of you have mentioned freezer paper, butcher paper. We don't have freezer paper in Australia. The last place that stocked it was Coles, and they don't stock it anymore. So being in Australia is very difficult because a lot of our things have got to come from overseas, and sometimes postage it outweighs the cost of the product. So we need to have a collaboration of people ordering supplies from overseas, including just stressing how cheap they are over there. Your butcher paper, people were saying in Australia it's just your ordinary poster paper that kindergarten schools use to do paintings on. There's no wax shiny side to it that could be used as a napkin transfer alternative to the Kraft wrapping paper. But I'm just going to demonstrate, well not demonstrate, but just show you why I'm in love with this product. It's just unreal. Just the paper napkins, and they become really sturdy for journal covers. There's no more needed. You can journal on that. I've done several of them. So that's it. But what I've also been using it for is, when you're printing out, if you're not using a really strong, I understand about the pounds and the GSM and all that to do, I just get cheap copy paper, printer paper, and that does me. And then I used to adhere it with a glue stick or PVA glue onto cardstock. Say if I was printing out words and phrases, then I'd actually then cut them out. This stuff you don't, you just iron it on. It doesn't take that long, it's quick, and it makes the printer paper really sturdy. Now this was just done on cheap printer paper, but it's really sturdy now, and it's a great journal page. So then you've got your also Kraft paper. Now you can actually distress this prior to adhering it on. Once it's dry, then you can actually adhere it on. And it's smooth. There's a couple of little ripples in there, obviously because of me rushing it. But you can put the iron back over that again, and that would flatten out to the same as this side. So if you can hear the noise to it, it's in between paper and cardstock. That's how thick it becomes. And from what I was told, that it's actually waterproof. That particular paper is waterproof. No wonder they use it in wrapping. So I've done a few pages. These were just printed out. See if you can actually see that. Now if I go over that with an iron, that'll flatten out. I think a lot of them were done for demonstration purposes, so I didn't want to bore you. Now another great thing I was doing with them was your doilies. So you can see a few there. That one there I've got to actually cut out. This particular one, see, I've got to cut all around them. And these ones I have. So, they're really, really sturdy. Now, if you were to distress the paper on the flat side, not the shiny side, because that's where the wax is, can you imagine that coming through the doily? So what I did was I just made a little doily envelope. So it's a great technique, and I've fallen in love with it. When my store gets it in, I'm going to be buying every roll they've got, trust me, because junk journals are going to be around for a long time. And when you find a product that does amazing things, you make sure that you have plenty of supply of it. So and then just your envelopes. Now these are free downloads from Victoria Graphics. I'm not quite sure her second part of her business name, but it was a free download. So when you think of just putting it on that, not have to worry about cardstock, gluing it with a messy glue, you've got a very firm, yeah, I don't know what to call it. It's in between cardstock and scrapbooking paper, so they can give you a gauge. So just making more envelopes. So, they're really, really sturdy. Look at that. And you need a bone folder. That's how strong it is. You sort of, because it's really thick. So that's just printing it off. So I just printed off lots of different things, you know, different pages, and you know, the fact is, because it's craft paper, it's great for journaling. You know, if you wanted to put lines on there, you know, get your distress inks and run it along an old wooden ruler and just go down and create your lines. So yeah, I've been going to town. How great's that, you know? It's rustic, so that's what I've actually been doing. I'll be doing lots of them. And, you know, these were all things that I've actually been doing with it. You know, printing it out on my printer paper and then putting the craft paper on it. So these were some free printables as well. So they're all free printables. You know, so I've been putting it on the backing there. Okay, that was just a card. So you can put that straight in your journal straight away. You know, that's how sturdy it is. So I was doing those, and there's lots of different things. You know, they're tickets, they're butterflies that I was doing, and they're that strong. I'll just pull one out. You know, sometimes you want to make them 3D for a particular product, and it holds its shape really well. And you're not going to get it teared or ripped or anything else like that, no matter how much you keep flapping it around. So this is why I'm in love with that product, you know, so in love with it. Just the sturdiness of it, and the smaller the piece. Okay, here we go. Okay, we'll get that. You know, it's really, really strong and sturdy. So I had a ball of a time doing it, and just cutting up some stamps, printing them out. So I hope the video answers your questions on the previous video. This is just showing you not only can you use it on napkins, you can use it on anything that you print out, and it's just going to make it sturdier, you know. So it just really, you know, and you wouldn't need to back them up on cardboard. You could just, they're strong enough and sturdy enough to put straight in an album, you know, in a pocket, in a tuck spot. So these were all free printables as well. So the fact that it's craft paper and brown on the back makes it even more worthwhile, because then it's real estate to write on. So I won't bore you anymore, but you know, going from just napkins to all this, and it's just so easy. You just iron it, and it's very quick, very effective. Just make sure you got your corners sealed properly, and then just go to town and be creative, you know. So I thought that was quite cute, the little dolly pockets. Okay, alright, thank you for watching and stopping by, and till I upload another video, you stay safe, and till then, take care, God bless.